Hey everybody, y'all already know who it is. It's your girl, Messy Streets. Well, I wanted to come outside today. I don't see how people stay in the house. Like, some people never come outside. They stay in the house all day. And that's not good because you need to get outside so your body and your brain can get oxygen. I actually want to talk about Eat with Kill. It's not nothing bad. But we gotta do a review about when her and Truth Hurt came on Money Boy Trey's live. And when I tell you Truth Hurts, both of them was getting it, but Truth Hurts went in on Eat with Kill. And I guess that was from all that hostility from when Eat with Kill was talking about Tony. Her boyfriend. But one thing that Eat with You brings up a lot, yeah. She always wants to know why people keep bringing up what happened with her and Blove. I'm about to tell you why. Yeah, let me show y'all guys this. I thought this was actually like a drink, but it's not. It's like a club. It's like a blueberry, like sparkling cider water, like club soda. But if you could like get like a blueberry drink and you mix it in there, like I did here, it's very delicious. So that's what I had to do. So yeah, EBQ, I'm gonna tell you why people is not gonna let up with what happened between you and Beloved Life, because that's the first it's kind of like them meeting you for the first time. That's the first impression is the last impression that people is gonna have about you, and that was the last impression that a lot of people got from you, is when you had that little blow up with Beloved. And a lot of people never forget that time. Like, I never forget that time of seeing Beloved sitting on her stairs in her house crying her eyes out, hoping that people wouldn't believe what you said. That will always stick in so many people's mind. And yes, you say it's over and done with, but in a lot of people's heads, people not just going not gonna let you ride like that, baby. You gonna have to deal with that, and people gonna continue to bring that up, especially when you saying that you don't do certain things. Or you be like, I've never hurt anybody in my life. I've never did this. I've never did that. They're gonna bring that moment back with you and Beloved every single time. Every single time they're gonna be like, stop lying. You lied because you did that to Beloved. And yes, Beloved forgave you because she's a Christian, and that's the Christian way for most Christians to do, is forgive. They can't be bitter. They can't hold grudges. They can't do all that. So yeah, if a lot of people are wondering why she forgive her, because she's a Christian, and that's what Christians are supposed to do. So you can forget You can forget all of that about people. Or we're just gonna let you slide on that. A lot of people aren't. You're not gonna let up. A lot of people will always remember what you did and said about her family. And that all of her family forgive, eat with you. Who knows? Maybe just her and blove forgave. But did Dalvin forgive her? Did Darius forgive her? Did Nate might have forgave her, but did the boys forgive her? Let's talk about a couple things. Those things are so good. If y'all ever see these in stores, it's called Belvita Crunchy Blueberry Favorite. They're like little breakfast biscuits. Get them. Especially if you have kids, they'll love them. They are so good. They are so good. It's just like a little biscuit. Well, Cheryl Grabowski. So I'm just doing a little update. I haven't heard anything about the court thing, but EWQ said that it is coming. That she filed all the paperwork. Sometimes it takes a minute, guys. That stuff don't just. Sometimes it does take a minute, depending on what state you're in. Don't forget, EWQ has to travel all the way to North Carolina. She's in Delaware now. So she has to travel with that. Oh, there's really no new update. Let's talk about Sweetie Sanker. I think there were people trying to push her out because she was competition. Because the way I see people like talking about her, like just the way they're talking and stuff, it seemed like a lot of people were jealous that they weren't where she was at. And they blew that little incident up that she had at the gym. They blew it up way too much. Of course, when you in an establishment like that, and somebody's sitting there staring at you and making you feel uncomfortable, you have the right to defend yourself, whether you have to call them a name or not. You have the right to defend yourself. So people were blowing it up like, oh, she's a terrible person. She's not a terrible person. That's just you. Are people that are just jealous and they want her off. They want to get her out, so they don't have they don't want no competition. Look, all these YouTubers and stuff, it's YouTubing or whatever. Let me tell you something. They don't want no competition. If all the biggest YouTubers were to suddenly disappear, they would be so happy because they won't have any more competition. So I think that's what happened. It was somebody that didn't like her, and they ran her off. But I'm telling, or maybe she just didn't. Maybe she just didn't want to do it no more. Some people will do YouTube for a while and then make their little coins or whatever, and then they'll go on to the next. Because there is stuff after YouTube. There are other things after YouTube, like sponsorships. Do you have to have a YouTube channel to get a sponsorship? No. I think a lot of people try to put it out there that you have to have a YouTube channel to get sponsorships because they don't want you to leave YouTube. Okay? But look, you don't have to have a sponsorship. Oh no, you don't have to have a YouTube channel to get sponsorship. I'll make a video about that. I'll put that on Time for Reactions channel. Or I'll make a video. I'll show you guys how to do it. There's a lot of exciting videos I have for you guys. A lot of exciting videos. So yeah. I wish she could have been stronger. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I think my husband left something out of here. But who did? But yeah, I'm hoping that she'll come back and that everything will be alright. Because I enjoy watching her videos. I enjoy watching Sweetie Snacker's videos. Because she always had an interesting story to talk about. And now that she's gone, it's just like when your favorite YouTubers leave, it's just like you're forced to have to go somewhere else and find somebody that's just as interesting as them. And a lot of times you can't even find that. Like a lot of times you can't even find people as interesting as your favorite YouTuber. So you're just like hoping and praying. But I'm really hoping and praying that Sweetie Snacker comes back because I loved her videos. I loved her content. But if she can't come, if she doesn't want to come back because she found something better, then I'm cool with that too. But I really liked her content. I really loved her content. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, what else has happened? Well, let's go back in and talk about it, y'all. We'll talk about that later. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you won't miss another video. And I will see you guys when I go in the house. Peace.